Hey everybody, my name is John Connors. I'm founder of Hack for Earth, and I own a boat at the Berkeley Marina where I've been there part-time for the last few years. Very passionate about the legacy of Berkeley, having passed and been pioneers in green legislation, and feel that the Green New Deal is something that Berkeley can pioneer and pilot, something that can be scaled federally, and I'm really excited to present this to you today. Firstly, to give context, when FDR signed the New Deal back in the 1930s, it started out with 3 R's: relief, recovery, and reform. There's been a lot of discussion about what a Green New Deal could potentially be in the United States Congress, but no one's really defined what those 3 R's of a Green New Deal potentially could be. And I'm encouraging us to look at these 3 R's: relief, restoration, and regeneration. Relief mostly because it's time to really kickstart our economy after lockdowns, forced lockdowns by federal authorities and governors throughout the country. We have to spur our economies and get them back on track. And then restoration and regeneration, what most of Hack the Bay and Delta has been about, and we'll dive deeper into in the next few slides. So relief, tiny homes for the low income and the homeless. Job retraining for workers in industries ravaged by COVID-19, and we could triple the liveaboard slips at the Berkeley Marina, increasing affordable living units by 200. Just for context, I have a 30-foot vessel, and I could live there for about $650 a month if I had a liveaboard slip. Right now, there are 100 liveaboards or so, and it's an opportunity to get 200 more affordable housing units here in our local Berkeley area. Restoration. Could restore the Berkeley Lagoon in partnership with Bayer, large corporation that has a facility directly connected to our lagoon right in our backyard. We could turn 2.75-mile portion of the Berkeley Pier into a wetlands ecosystem to restore fish habitat and reduce pollution. We've got some drone footage we'll fly over and look at and get an understanding of what that actually is. We'll turn HS Lordship's restaurant, proposing to turn HS Lordship's restaurant into a Green New Deal command center. And we can build sea-level rise welcoming infrastructure near essential services like our sanitary districts, similar to the Rodeo Sanitary District's living levee that's currently under production. And regeneration. We can accelerate Berkeley's climate action plan goal of net zero emissions by 2050 by 30 years via investing in carbon farming. That would mean by 2030, we can be net zero here in Berkeley if we take this seriously. Could incentivize regenerative foods to be served at Berkeley eateries and create food forests in public parks, meaning food really does grow on trees and it doesn't create a lot of labor to have to plant trees, let them grow, let them bear fruit, and have the rest of us eat it just off the tree. Here's a little bit of a drone footage. Let me go into this real quick. So right outside, a few feet from where my boat is located, is this 3-mile Berkeley Pier. There's a plan to restore the first quarter of a mile or so to make it back for pedestrian traffic, but there's 2.75 miles of a pier that's just sitting there as rotten infrastructure in the waterfront for the last, since the 1930s at least. I'm recommending we turn this into a fish habitat and a wetlands ecosystem that would increase potentially business for local fishermen, as well as reduce pollution in our local area. We could also add living shoreline elements to the waterfront right up there, which as sea level rises, these elements can welcome sea level by having like the living levee and Rodeo. Check out that video for more. Then I'm proposing this restaurant at the southern tip right down there called HS Lordships be turned into a Green New Deal Action Center, Command Center. So it's a 2-story establishment. The first floor could be turned into a green jobs training facility for the new green collar jobs that are needed in this post-COVID recovery time. And I'm recommending we turn the top floor into a cafeteria style setting, which is this community center with phone booths for local officials to call their federal elected representatives and rally for Green New Deal national legislation, as well as have 2 for-profit cafeteria service institutions, one that's vegan and one that serves regenerative animal products and foods. Those two camps typically fight in the ecological movement, and I think that this Green New Deal Action Center, this command center, could be a great opportunity to create alliances where there was once division. Next, the political approach. District 3 council member, Ben Bartlett, who I worked on his re-election campaign. He's a municipal bond innovator, and he could teach us all how to fund this via distributed ledger technology / blockchain technology combined with municipal bond offerings. So reach out to Ben's office, light up his phones, and tell him you want him to help us lead the charge in funding a local Green New Deal. Secondly, District 2 council member-elect Terry Taplin. Congratulations, Terry, on recently winning that election. Where that drone video footage we saw is Terry's district. So he ran on a local Green New Deal ticket, and this command center could be a real gem in his new administration to help us push this forward. And also, if you'd like, contact District 1 council member Rashi Kesarwani about increasing liveaboard units at our Berkeley Marina. And then also, reach out to the mayor and any person in the city of Berkeley, California, who's ecologically aligned about galvanizing around this topic and charging forth the initiative of a local Green New Deal. Take action today, because together we can create a better, more just, and more ecologically aligned economy. Thank you very much.